Welcome to episode 9 of Mindset Motivation Videos, where I give you mindset strategies and mental tools to become a true champion for life. At Champion for Life, one of my main goals is to help you become the true master of your mind. Now, if you followed me along to this point, you've heard me talk about something called psychological flexibility, the ability to control your mental state at will. I wrote an article a few weeks ago about this psychological flexibility, and to explain it to you, how to do this. Let's say you're going into a big job interview. Wouldn't you rather be confident and feel sure of yourself rather than feel anxious that something bad's going to happen or fearful that you're not going to get the job? You want to have the mental state that's going to give you the best chance at success. So, let's say you are afraid. Let's say you are anxious. How can you change that to be in this other, more productive mental state? You know, a lot of people will say, oh, well, just believe it. Just change your attitude, change your mentality. But it's a lot more difficult, but at the same time, it's a lot easier. In your brain, there is a specific domino effect that leads to this mindset you have, which leads to desired action. There's 4 dominoes in this. It's memories, emotion, urge, action. So the way your brain works is you recall a memory, which elicits an emotion. That emotion creates an urge. That urge then leads to action. Okay, so let's back up. If you want to go into this interview feeling confident, sure of yourself, like you can conquer the world, the first thing you need to do is think of a memory that gives you that sense of confidence, that gives you that feeling like you're going to conquer this big interview. And then that memory leads to an emotion. That emotion is that confidence you feel, that sense of stability, that release of all that anxiety, and you feel power, you feel strength. And then that emotion leads to the third part of an urge. That urge is that feeling like I'm going to dominate this interview. I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to get that job, and nothing's going to stop me. And that urge then leads to the action. The action is the part where you actually do the interview, where you actually dominate it, where you conquer it. And it all started off because you recalled the memory at the very start. You recalled a single memory that led to this action that you really wanted. That's the power of psychological flexibility. Rather than trying to mold your mind into this box, like to be positive or whatever, rather than doing that, you can specifically utilize your brain's networks and recall this memory that leads to this action you really want. So if you do go into this interview anxious and fearful, all you have to do is recall a single memory and then let that domino effect happen to lead to that ultimate action that you want. This is episode 9 of Mindset Motivation Videos. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 10.